Hello there everybody, Summers Locus here. Welcome back to the railway. Welcome to another decade video. Today I'll be doing the 1950s. Now the 1950s were a bit of a strange year. I mean, steam was disappearing, diesels were coming into view, and well, British Railways locomotives were just basically taking over ever since 1948. It's been since that, and up until the 1980s, that's 90s, when it all went to its private groups. But the NER livery came back, and obviously got the different railroad companies coming into view, like the Atlantic West Coast, Virgin, that sort of thing. Everything was merging after that point. But today I've already got two locomotives from the 1950s, and one diesel, one steam. Bit odd and even for you. So, with that, I'll get down straight to it and show you what locomotives we've running today. These locomotives are two of my favourites, so that's quite nice. So, let's get to it and I'll show you what locomotives are and the history. Yeah, let's get them running. Here we go. So starting off in the early 1950s, we have the steam locomotive, which is the 9F. This one here is the Evening Star. Now, the 9Fs were one of the last class of locomotives built by British Railways during the 1950s, and these ones started life in 1954, funny enough. Now, apart from the Bayer Garretts, these are supposed to be the ultimate British Railways locomotive. As I said, they went from the locomotives were built from 1954 to 1960, and well, they've been working ever since. Now, in 1960, something amazing happened, which I'll talk about next week, which will be the 1960s video. And during the 1960s, as steam locomotives weren't being used, they were getting very dirty, and they've all been scrapped, really. The 9Fs, the very last one was scrapped in 1965, which was, I think it was Evening Star. Now, Evening Star wasn't scrapped, and funny enough, she's at the National Railway Museum in York. And after that, nothing really else happened until the 1970s, when Barry Scrapyard happened. Now I'll just turn the camera slightly so you can see her again. And bring her over here. She's moving very slowly. And, well, during the 1970s, Barry Scrapyard happened and people started buying these locomotives. And then, well, at the moment, there are 9Fs, funny enough, being preserved. Most of them are in scrap condition. I think 6 of them are in scrap condition. 2 of them are actually working. That's the Norfolk Moors Railway one, and the Great Central Railway one, which is City of Leicester. If you want to see that, it's still running. And obviously, Evening Star here, the National Railway Museum in York. So, I'll just speed her up slightly because she's struggling slightly around this bend. And once she's disappeared with the breakdown crane, or the breakdown train, more likely, I'll show you the next one, which is diesel. So this diesel locomotive is the wonderful Class 21 diesel. Now these ones started life in 1957 and were mostly built around the Midland area, so around here-ish. And they were supposed to be one of the strongest passenger locomotives, slash missed traffic, apart from the Deltic, which came later in the 1960s. And they were supposed to be the strongest passenger locomotive ever. Well, it didn't turn out properly, and now here comes Evening Star. Thanks for barging in. You're welcome. There. Now there's not very anything that's special about the Class 21 diesel. They actually have a very short life from 1957 up until 1975. The last one was scrapped. Weren't very useful, unfortunately. And so from then on, I think it's only 4 or 5 of these locomotives have been preserved. One has been newly built at the Assembly Railway, so I managed to see it. And another one is actually in this livery, which is actually on mainline duties. So, 31 and the class 31 and the 9F. There we have it. I'll just wait for the 9F to come past again, which is just coming around here. And then I'll go back up to there so I can see what I'm going to see what's going to have next time. But I think you already know. And so there it goes, into the far distance. Right, back to me up there. And so there we have it, another decade video. Next time I will do 1960s videos, and then probably the end for a while, because I don't have anything past that. I need to get some locomotives from the 1970s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s. Well, technically we're already in the 2020s, so 2020s. 31's struggling over there. And the 9F's struggling, don't know why. Although the 31 is still moving. So, with that, have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you next one for some more videos. Go everyone, cheerio. Bye.